who pulled up for a catch-up. It's really here from 947 Afternoons. And if you're here, it means you've got taste. Go ahead, enjoy the moment you missed. But don't ghost me. Weekdays 12 to 3 p.m. on 947. I'm loud and way more fun in real time. And yeah, there's more audio magic waiting for you right here on Prime Media Plus. Wake up with a bang.
Hey, wake up!
Anele and The Club
On 947.
Yesterday, we were having breakfast after the show. Then, Ryan starts telling us about a time his wife, Carmen, got into a car accident. Not her fault. Guys, I understand you may think that Carmen is got a track record when it comes to cars. She won't pay for her fines. She won't pay for her own petrol. She's an upstanding citizen of society.
She is, and she wants to make it clear this is not her fault.
However, you know what they say about common denominators?
That she's always at the scene of the crime. Okay, so have a listen to this.
I was dropping my daughter off at school and some lady reversed into my car. She said, "Please don't report me to the police. I'll just give you the cash to fix your car." I called my friend who owns a panel beater and he said, "No, you have to report it." He said that because if you don't report it within 24 hours, you can't claim from your insurance. And what if she doesn't give me the cash?
I did not know that part.
I did not know that either.
That if you do not report within 24 hours, you cannot claim it from insurance. Because here's the thing, that's what people do. They'll smash into you like, "No, I'll pay it cash." Don't report it, then you don't report it. Then they don't give you the cash. But now you can't go and get it from insurance. Then you are the one left with a dent.
To be clear, we mean if you don't report what? To the police.
To the police.
To the police. 'Cause
Yes.
I know your insurance has, a month for you to make a claim?
Yes, to make a claim to insurance,
Yes.
but you have to give insurance a police report.
Oh, not older than 24
And
hours.
it can't be older than 24 hours after the car accident.
Is that really?
I'm assuming.
Is that how it works? Because I did not know this is how it works.
And if, depending on the police officer you get on the day, you have to report the accident at the police station in the area that it happened.
Yes, I had to drive to Douglasdale.
Oh, is this when some lady pranked into you in the parking lot at Stain City?
Yep.
Did she offer you cash?
No, she didn't.
Oh.
But she did cry and call her husband.
Yeah. But here's the thing. The reason I want to discuss this is to warn you. Do not fall for the "I'll pay you cash" thing unless they put in the EFT in immediately. Because then what Kamini then did is she got a quote and the quote was 27,000, sent it to them. These people were like, "No, please don't report, we paid cash." And then they're like, "Yeah, no, go claim from insurance." But what if Kamini had not reacted quickly within 24 hours?
Yeah, because in your mind you go, okay, cool, these guys will pay us cash. I'm going to get a quote to fix it tomorrow. And then the day after I'll send it through. And then it's 24 hours later.
Exactly. And also, if they're willing to give you the cash from their boot, it's also dodgy.
Is this a scam? Like people
Must
run a
be.
scam like
Yes,
this?
Must be.
yes, totally. Especially
Wow.
people who either A, are not insured, right? And you are, or B, they are insured, but even their premiums are off the charts because clearly the insurance company is even about to fire them to be like, it's enough. You know, an insurance company can fire you and say, Thembekile, thank you for your money, but no thanks.
Could also be like they know that their license disc has expired. If your license disc is expired, you're not insured regardless of if you're paying your premiums every month. So they could
really?
be like, let me rather give you the cash because I'm going to have to end up paying anyway because my license disc has expired.
All of this is very wild.
All of this is very new to me.
Did you not know that if your license disc expires, you're driving uninsured?
No, I did know that. I even know that what's new to me is the whole reporting and people trying to scam you thing. Also, like if you're...
What if your license has expired?
Yeah,
Like
no,
your
you're
driver's
not
license?
insured.
Your tires are smooth, not
You're not
insured.
insured.
No, I need to speak to someone about. Has this happened?
No, just update your information.
Let's speak to somebody at Discovery.
We've got to give someone a call
Yeah.
to make sure about this.
Discovery Insure, obviously, they've got their own CEO there. Let's see if we can get somebody on the line from
Right.
there. But for now, 011-8838-947. Send us a voice note, 084-0000-947. Have you ever been in a car accident, like a little bumper bash, a little, not like a fatal one.
No, obviously
please.
not.
But where somebody offered to pay you cash.
Yeah, like they bump into you, there's a ding, but it's not.
And then they're like, "These don't report it, I
Yeah.
paid cash." How did it go for you?
Is it a scam? Did you get scammed in this way?
I'm
Have you
trying
fallen?
to assess whether
Yeah.
how much of a scam it is. Let's do this for the other people. Let's do this for society.
And also, so we all know what the rule is around this.
And also, if you are the one who's offering people cash after you prank into them, you must also call in and tell us what your what your rationale, why are you offering cash when you can just have your insurance cover it?
Well, maybe you have the cash to do it and you'd rather not, like you say, the insurance premium increases, etc.
Let me tell you what I hate about a cash offer. I know myself. I'm taking the cash and not fixing my car.
Don't play in my face. The insurance put money into my account in December for something that I will have to pay in March. How much? 13. I was just like, do I need it? Do I really need it?
I was dropping my daughter off at school and some lady reversed into my car. She said, please don't report me to the police. I'll just give you the cash to fix your car. I called my friend who owns a panel beater and he said, no, you have to report it. He said that because if you don't report it within 24 hours, you can't claim from your insurance. And what if she doesn't give me the cash?
The word can easily change. So what he can do is take something. I don't know, take her license or something. When then be like, okay, no, when you do pay me for that, then I'll give you your license.
Please can we also just make it known that you are responsible for your own excess. It doesn't matter if the accident was your fault or not. You have to pay your own excess in the case of your accident.
I have been in an accident before and I was at fault. Luckily, my insurance paid and they managed to pay the other guy. So my license disc had expired and also my driving license was expired. So I don't know how I really got lucky with that.
So then if she can bypass like that, is it really a thing? And is it a thing that is upheld?
We'd have to ask someone. Also, I've been through this because my driver's license expired. But you know that card machine of theirs has been broken.
Oh, yes.
So it's been like months.
And you have one standard line, don't you, Frankie?
Well, I've got like a temporary license, but even that's about to expire.
Robert Attwell, he's the CEO of Discovery Insure. He said he'll chat to us. We'll call him in the next 10 minutes. Right now, Shirley, you're in Alberton. Has this happened to you before where somebody pranks into you and then they say, don't report it, I'll pay it cash?
Good morning, guys.
Morning.
Yeah, so basically I was in varsity and in Parktown and somebody reversed into me in town and I climbed out and this guy comes out and he says, oh, I don't have insurance. Please can my friend fix your car? And I thought, oh my gosh, I have no idea what to do here. So I phoned my dad and I phoned him. I'm like, Dad, you sort this out. Talk to him on the phone. And yeah, they agreed. And then this guy's like, hey, give me your license. I'm going to go into the shop quickly and make copies. And I thought, oh my goodness me, what on earth is going on? He goes in, he makes copies of his license, mine, comes back. And yeah, a week or two later, his friend fixed our car and it was all okay.
And it was a good job.
It was a good job, yeah.
Sometimes
lucky. I don't know. The fact that we
out,
trusted him, it was lucky.
Yeah. Oh, so you said this was in Parktown, hey?
It was in Parktown. I was a tiny little first-year student or second-year student, and it was very scary, and I didn't know what to do, but it worked out okay.
Okay, well, then sometimes it works out.
Yeah, I think you get lucky, though. I think the majority of people...
9 out of 10 times. Somebody's saying, I'll fix your car for you. Like,
Definitely. I would never do it now. If I knew any better, I definitely wouldn't have agreed to it.
Thanks for the call, Shirley. Zuki Swa in Randburg. Good morning.
Hello. It's been a minute, right?
When Zuki, you are the offender in the story. I just know it.
I am, but I'm a good offender. Anele, give me credit.
Okay, so tell us.
So I want to explain my rationale. So my rationale was, how much was the lady's excess? Because I felt that it wasn't fair for her to have to pay that excess, because either way, even if the damage was less, she would still have to pay the excess. And the excess in this case was 6,000 rand, and the damage was not going to be more than 3 grand. So I said, nah, look, I'll pay you, but you can take the car to my mechanic, or you can also have 2 of your mechanics to do the quote, and then we will decide which quote to go for. And it went very well. She agreed, and that's how it went.
Okay, so you prang into someone, and then But here's my cry: how quickly do you know that her excess will be 6,000?
I asked her because at that moment in time, the decision that she had to make is if she has to claim from her insurance, she has to pay that excess. So I asked her, how much is your excess? And then I said, look, I think it would be better than to fix this cash.
Right, because you could, I mean, obviously the damage wasn't that bad, so you were like, this is not going to be 6,000.
Nah, it was a very small thing. I mean, just a little scratch, you know. I'm not that irresponsible, you know.
Sure.
How come you guys don't trust me?
Girl, you scream guilty.
You
Just
are
because
the
I'm
villain.
badly and fabulous, it doesn't mean I'm guilty always, right?
You are the villain in the story, Zukisa. You are the drama. Okay, but once again, something that worked out.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
maybe
it worked out. I mean, she was very frazzled. She had to call her husband, and yeah, it was a lot of drama. But I gave her everything. I gave her, and I mean, she's never really been in an accident before, so she didn't even know what to do. So I kind of like had to teach her that in future, don't just trust the person. Take this, take that, because ultimately your insurance is going to ask you for all these things. Because at the end, the insurance is going to claim from this person's insurance. So you must make sure that when you walk away from the accident scene, you have this and that and that and that. So it ended up being good.
I love how you inconvenienced her and then coached her through it.
Yeah.
What a nice woman you are.
I was dropping my daughter off at school and some lady reversed into my car. She said, please don't report me to the police. I'll just give you the cash to fix your car. I called my friend who owns a panel beater and he said, no, you have to report it. He said that because if you don't report it within 24 hours, you can't claim from your insurance. And what if she doesn't give me the cash?
The taxi driver reversed into me. We were close to a police station. He said, no, let's not report. He took me to a panel beater. We got there, we made a quotation and he said, nah, I'll fix it. I'll come and pay. When I went back to the panel beater later that day, the guy said he never came to pay.
Someone bumped into me and I still reported it because of that 24-hour thing for claiming purposes. Even though he said, no, I'll pay for you and whatever. It took a while though, I must be honest, but he did end up paying.
I was on my way, rushing to the hospital to hand in fertility sample. I was in such a rush. I had a slight bumper bashing with the lady in front of me. I got somebody out about a week later to fix her car. We didn't go through insurance. It was all good. But good story is I've got a beautiful 6-month-old baby.
The rush was worth it.
Oh, man. Nasipa, good morning. You in Greenstone?
Good morning. Yes, I'm in Greenstone.
Okay, tell us, what was your brush with insurance and cars and people paying you behind closed doors?
Yeah, so I had a rental car that I had hired from the airport, and then unfortunately someone bumped into us. We rushed to the police station. He was willing to provide all of the information, his license details, everything. After that, I submitted that to the rental company, and then following all of that, I received a call that they couldn't trace him or they couldn't get a hold of him. So I then had to pay everything else that was owed to the company because of the car being damaged.
So hang on, question. Nasipa, so did you not take out the insurance on the car when you rented it?
So I did. I took a super waiver, but it obviously doesn't cover all damages or all the expenses. So there's still a portion that you need to cover depending on how much the damage is worth.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
And here's another thing. Your this person they left their license, they left their license plate, and you guys still couldn't find them. So were those details fraudulent from his side?
The details were valid. I'm not sure what means the rental company took in terms of tracing them. But
or even if
the
they did.
communication I got from the company was that they couldn't, contact him, and they've made several attempts. And so this is the only result that we have. I need to pay back the money.
Oh, girl, you're a better person than me. I would have found that person myself. I'll be like, give me those details. I'll find him and I'll bring him. I would have pulled him into the rental by his ear. By nang. Chin.
Did you?
Yeah.
How much was it? Can we ask?
It was around 11,000.
Sure.
So we had a payment plan. So I paid it over several months. So they were nice that way that they allowed me to pay it over time.
Mm-hmm.
Listen, I know that pain. Remember when I recently bumped a rental car in Cape Town?
Yeah, you did.
I've been crying for 3 months, babes. 28,000 rands later. Yeah. You see those ladies who say they call their husbands crying? That was me. That was me. I was just like, I don't have the money. Okay, so let's make this conversation official with somebody who actually knows. The rest of us who've been spitballing here, we've been blowing bubbles of emotion around this thing.
What is the actual rules?
What is the actual truth and the rules according to the laws of the land and insurance companies? He's the CEO of Discovery Insure. His name is Robert Attwell. Robert, sir, thank you for your time.
Morning, Anele, and morning to the team.
Morning.
Okay, Robert, talk to us. I'm sure you've been listening in. Did you laugh at us as we were making statements that have got no ground?
I've been enjoying the split bubbles. I mean, they haven't been too far from the truth.
Okay, good.
You've hit the nail on the head. I mean, I think the biggest misconception is that it's an insurance TNC that you need to go to a police station for a police report. But actually, it's the T's and C's in the South African law.
Oh.
So really, after any road accident, you, according to South African law, have to go report that to the nearest police station within 24 hours.
Oh.
Okay, so it's got nothing to do with the insurance, really. It's just that's the law.
Wow.
You have to report it.
That is the law. I mean, so insurers do require it to verify the claim. There's a lot of reasons we need it. But it's not a specific insurance TNC. It's actually a legal requirement after any vehicle accident that you and the third party go report it at the nearest police station.
Okay, this is news to us. Okay, and then in the event somebody says, okay, I'll pay for it myself, let's not let our insurance companies know. As Discovery Insure, what's your feeling about that? Because, A, you could be like, yeah, good for you guys. It means we don't have to do anything. Or B, you're just like, no, that's a very dangerous thing to do.
Yeah, I mean, you do take on quite a bit of risk. Ryan's wife had. That was a very unfortunate situation. Sorry, Ryan, to you and your wife. But importantly, insurers can help validate the claim. They can assess who was at fault, whether it was you or the third party, and make sure that is really settled properly and fairly, and ultimately that you don't get put into the position that Ryan's wife was. So our view is really just to follow the process. If you follow the process, then typically the claims get settled, and you'll make sure that your car gets repaired in kind of a proper way.
And would you deny a claim if now, for example, I didn't report this accident, right? And the person said they'd pay. Now they didn't pay. Now I come running to you. Obviously, I haven't followed the rules of the law, so you must be in your right to say, hey, man, you didn't follow the rules of the law.
So we assess every claim just based on the circumstances, which is quite important. But we do require that you go to the police station. If we make exceptions on it really questions the integrity of our claims process. We've got lots of fabricated claims.
Yeah.
You can imagine the claims that would flood in if we waive this requirement. But under very, very extreme circumstances, where if a driver had to go to the hospital or kind of very extreme cases, we would waive this requirement. But generally, it's an important part of us verifying claims and making it fair for all policyholders.
Okay, so just hypothetically, Robert, if I was parking here at work in our basement and I hit the pillar reversing out, do I have to, because the pillar can't come with me to the police station, do I have to go and do a thing?
Before you answer that, Robert, there's nothing hypothetical about the situation, but carry on, Robert.
If you hit the pillar and the pillar doesn't belong to you, so if you hit someone's wall and it's kind of third-party property, then you should go to the police station and report that.
No.
But that is unfortunately the case.
Okay, but now, hypothetically, what if this happened a few months ago and I haven't done it yet? Can I just go today?
Hypothetically, you could, but I'm hoping you would have put in your claim by now, because you only have 30 days to submit your claim to your insurer.
So you and the pillar are in a hard place, my friend.
Okay.
you guys are
in a tough spot. Listen here, Robert. What else do people need to know that they don't know? Because I think this is a moment just to educate everyone to say, when it comes to vehicle insurance and your vehicle and what you guys see at Discovery Insure, what do you want people to know?
Yeah, I think the biggest thing is, a motor vehicle accident with anyone or a pillar it's traumatic. And in that moment, there's a lot of emotion. So just in that moment, reach out to your insurer. Ask them what's required, what should I do, rather than misstep anything in terms of processes and potentially getting your claim declined. But insurers are there kind of ready to guide you through the process. And they'll tell you, go to this police station or get XYZ from the third party. But just in that moment, rather call for help then try to figure it out, because adrenaline is rushing and it's a stressful moment for anyone.
Okay. But also, if you with Discovery Insure, when you get into an accident, they can feel that they know. They're like, hey, what's happening
impact,
there? There's impact there. What's going on? Do you need us? Robert Attwell, CEO of Discovery Insure, thank you so much for your time. Frankie and the Pillar, thank you.
Say goodbye now. Back to making your morning.
Anele and The Club.
I love this show. On 947.